Okay, time for my political life video blog to start. You know what I'm saying? Because over the weekend, President Trump has said it. Wow, it was a fabulous 2 hour speech at CPAC last Saturday. Oh my goodness, and he tries to call on us Americans, to reclaim their national heritage. And quote this: the men and women are here today are on the front lines of protecting America's interests, defending America's values, and reclaiming our nation's priceless heritage. Right now, we have people in Congress that hate our country, and you know that we can name everyone of them if they want. They hate our country. Oh yeah. I believe that President Trump has a good point about this one. So he said it right where he right 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 on the mark as far as we concerned. But CNN analysts tries to compare that, yeah, his reaction to, you guessed it, that's right, American American heritage to Hitler. To Hitler. But look who's talking now. Oh, hello. As far as we're concerned, well, I have no clue whatsoever. Because it sounds like, you guessed it, the despotic leaders that have talking about, yeah, white heritage. Well, guess what? Because after the speech, CNN analyst Samantha Vinograd took a hit exception with call to action with his call to action. So who is Samantha Vinograd really really means? Here's why. Vinograd, yeah, she works as a senior advisor at the University of Delaware, in Delaware's Biden Institute, and formerly served in the Obama administration on, you guessed it, National Security Council, and has something to do to compare Trump's words to the ideas of Adolf Hitler. No, 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 no. That's not how the system works. So what did Vinograd say about this one? Listen to this exchange. Exchange from CNN the Liberal. CNN the Liberal.
The president also said this today. Listen, guys.
The men and women here today are on the front lines of protecting America's interest, defending America's value, and reclaiming our nation's priceless heritage. We have people in Congress, right now, we have people in Congress that hate our country. And you know that. And we can name every one of them if they want. They hate our country.
Sam, the idea of preserving heritage taps into historically darker times. Certainly. Not only that, though, you say what we heard from the president in those remarks also could pose a national security concern.
Now, here's Samantha Vinograd's answer on CNN the Liberal, but I have no objection about Adolf Hitler. Don't you think Adolf Hitler is in, 1940s or the 50s or whatever happens? This is so ridiculous. Listen to this.
Well, his statement makes me sick. On a personal...
No, stop right there. You might think it's so smart that Trump's speech made her sick. It makes you sick, haven't you? Okay, rewind this again, if you will.
his statement makes me sick. On a personal level, preserving our heritage, reclaiming our heritage, that sounds a lot like a certain leader that killed members of my family and about 6 million other Jews in the 1940s.
So what? So what? You might think it's so smart on a personal level about, you guessed it, about Adolf Hitler. Don't you think Adolf Hitler is in the 40s right now? Because on that note, you just talk about your family and all that stuff. But that doesn't stop this one. Stop this one from now. There's more.
But on a national security level, the president talks about preserving our heritage as a catch-all for implementing policies that misallocate resources. He pretends that there are massive flows of illegal immigrants coming over our borders.
What do you mean he pretends?
And is spending billions of dollars on a border wall emergency instead of paying attention to real national security threats. He sounds a lot like despotic leaders that have talked about white heritage and white nationalism around the world and is putting resources in the wrong place and pretending that there are foreign people trying to influence our country in a way that just isn't accurate.
Stop. Don't you think you've always gone too far? Because you explain it as on a personal level, preserving our heritage, reclaiming our heritage, sounds like a certain leader that killed members of your family, about 600 million Jews back in the 40s. Put this in writing for you. You sound like, hogwash. Because you didn't stop there. You went on claiming that Trump's speech is accomplished numerous of times of this item on this Russian President Vladimir Putin on what to do list. Shut up. You're wrong. You think you're so smart about Miss Goody Two Shoes? In my opinion. Because you denigrate your institutions and the Department of Justice and others that you just said. That could be a land of confusion. Thank you. Genesis. You too, Phil Collins. Here's my observation for you. You accepted the speech. You because Vladimir Putin tried to script this stupid speech on my behalf in terms of judgment. And who wants to call this Americans try to reclaim their heritage before Trump is? Guess what? There is no other than Vice President Joe Biden. Uh-oh. Just remember back in 2011 inside Florida Democratic speech, presidential convention, Vice President Joe Biden declares his message. It is time to fight back. It's time to reclaim our heritage. It's time, and we are no. Here's why I don't believe you, Joe Biden, on his no. Here's why. Here's why I don't believe you. Matt Walking, in less 90 seconds or less, retweeting this. Here's my reply about this one. Rule number one. Here, three things. Number one, made a Hitler comparison. Two, try to deny there are massive numbers of illegal immigrants crossing our borders. And three, spreading a bonkers conspiracy theorist. In the real goal of Trump's speech to CPAC to serve Putin's interests. Well, guess what? Sam, senior advisor, it sounds like, you compare to this one, Joe Biden. You too, Samantha. You compare to all this crap of yours. But you know, the moral of my political life video blog story is this. It is time to fight. It's time to fight back. It is time to... No, no, no. It's not time. No, it's not your time, Joe Biden. And it's not your time either, Samantha. It's Trump's turn to fight back. And you, both of you, need a reality check. Once and for all. Hack tip to the Washington Free Beacon. Now, doesn't anybody else cares about this one? Because Trump said it right. You, Samantha, and you, Joe Biden, are wrong. End of story. Anyways, that's my political life story. And I'm sticking to it. And you, as for you, Mr. Biden, and you, Vinograd, shut the